Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. I'm Clam and I'm your host for this video. Today, I'm going to review some artwork I've done during my time at art school, which I've been in for 4 years, I guess. Yeah, 4 years. And also tell little anecdotes about them along the way. Let's get started. As you know, when you start art school, if you've been in here, you just draw a bunch of anatomic stuff with people. It's not weird. I mean, I've done 4 years of this thing, studies of real life objects and humans. So yeah, I've mostly put all of my work like this to the trash because it's just studying stuff, and even though some were cool, I just completely lost most of them or just didn't care about saving them from the trash. So yeah, unfortunately I can't find these drawings in my pile, so I guess they're lost forever. But I managed to find them on my Instagram account, really deep down my feed, and you know, I think they're quite cool in a way. I used watercolors and it was the first time actually doing some perspective environment. So it was really difficult, but I'm proud of it. They're lost. Oh no. As you know, I didn't find many traditional art that I did in my first year, so let's go back to digital art for a while. And let me show you these last drawings that I'm going to show you for this year that I've done. They're quite a mess. First environment. First props or robot thingy. First creature. First character. And then, oh, it's a second landscape actually, but much better one than the first. I wanted to include these first two drawings I'm going to show because they're just funny to look at. I mean, this bird thing called the nights.As in French. I don't know if it's French or not, but it's just so ugly, and I don't know, I just like him so much. Just as the other drawing with the leaf. I don't know, they're quite funny. Sometimes it's cool to just show stuff that aren't good, but that makes you laugh. Next up we have this environment, which is I think the second assignment of the year that I did, and it represents Area 51. If someone lived there and was actually studying aliens and stuff. It's actually, how do I say that, a trailer, I guess. And as you can see, we had to do two illustrations. So the first one from the outside and the second one from the inside. And it was a fun little thing we had to do in isometric perspective, which is more simple than basic perspective that you can imagine. This next drawing is from a reproduction of a page from nights.As. It is a comic book. I think it is French actually. I might just check it out, but yeah, I didn't finish it because it was, I think, at the end of the year that we did it. I didn't really want to continue this, even though it was a fun project. This one was from speed painting class, and we had to imagine the scene from another angle. It was cool. I love doing this one because we had to draw our classmate, which was assigned to us, and draw it in a Spider-Verse style. I don't remember the name of the artist, but it was a really cool exploration, I guess. This is the first ever costume design assignment that I had to do. Really fun. It was in a Star Wars universe, and we had to design a costume made for sport, like official sport. Mine was, I think it is called wingsuit. No, it's actually wingsuit flying. Yeah. Yay, finally the first environment that I was actually proud of, and I still am in some kind of way today. It's a robot workshop. I just liked doing it and I had a good grades. I remember having to do this once because it's all the same project, and I think it's about the Goonies. And we had to illustrate 3 images that were telling a specific story, and they had to convey the feeling they were supposed to be conveying, I guess. I don't know why I did this one. I just wanted to show you that sometimes you have specific things to do, just like this visual storytelling images. Another character design, I don't remember what we had to do, but I found that they were pretty cool, so I added this drawing. And finally, we're gonna finish this year off by showing to you these drawings that I had to make. They were reproduction of real photos. The one you see on the left is Mr. Robot, one of my favorite series ever. We had to do a portrait of someone. And then we have a reproduction of an artist's artwork. As you can see now, I've actually enhanced my skill at anatomy. I mean, I'd like to think that I improved my skills, sorry. And yeah, this is a nice painting. I've got so many of them, but I just wanted to show you one example of what I did during my second year at my bachelor. At this point, it is my 3rd year at my school. Next up is the first character design that I did with a turnaround in traditional art, and I really like him. I find him so cute with his little aquatic monsters ears. I don't know if it's the right word, but yeah, it was inspired by Outer Wilds, the game, if you know this. And what can I say about him other than he's very cute, and I don't think he has a name. I don't think I put it here. And yeah, you can see also all the researches I did for this character. It took a lot of time to just do the line art, which is why I'd rather do it in digital if I were to do it all over again. But it was a nice assignment, I liked it. I love this artwork so much. It was for class, where usually we do object and still life things, I guess, like dead nature. I don't know if we say this in English, but in French it's nature morte. But now this subject was actually something we had to imagine, and it was about vanity. So it's all about death and reborn, and we had to go to this museum to study stuff like this. Famous painters who did similar paintings with vases, roses, flowers, and just skulls, so symbol of vanity. And I had this idea of drawing this pretty lady, and it makes me think of this album of Holding Absence, the greatest mistake of my life. One of my favorite albums of all time. I love these guys, and it was such a fun thing because I actually could see it hanging on my wall. I just didn't had the opportunity to do it because I'm lazy. But it really is so cool, and you can also see all the sketches I did and researches for this project. As you can see, the more we approach the end of this video, the subject became really more free. Yeah, we had more freedom to create whatever we wanted. And for this one, I wanted to make a flower. I mean, it was a subject to make a flower, but invent one. And you actually had to study some plants that the teacher had brought and just do your own thing. I really felt like a little scientist discovering a new species of plant. So much fun. I love this subject. And for this last traditional art for the year, I decided to show you the big project for my class. It was about the myth of Gilgamesh. It was kind of difficult because we had to draw 4 distinct art styles. The one you're seeing on screen was the one I kinda invented, I guess. It was kind of a simplistic art style. I just wanted to go through with it, not question anything. The second you can see is more about a softer look with painterly effect. It's one of my favorites. It was fun to experiment with. This is not the end result that I was hoping to make with the third one, but it was cool to do too. I was inspired by Otto Schmidt because I love the way he draws women. And the final one was an art style that was assigned to us, and it is Cartoon Network. So I decided to go with Gravity Falls because it's such a good thing. And just for the sake of showing some sketches, because I love showing sketches, these are the ones I went with, that led me to these final illustrations. So I have never shown you before, but I used to have 3D class and also 3D subject, and this one, the Pandora box, is the first subject that I actually like doing, and that wasn't so complicated. Here are some creatures I did during the creature design classes. These are not my best, but they were the only one that I actually found. The other one I didn't find, but it's okay, these ones are cool too, I guess. This one is an exercise of before and after. So let me explain myself. We had to take our own illustration that we did for ourselves in our free time, or just take a drawing you did the last few years, and the assignment was to make it better, like make few changes. Like for me, I changed the color, I changed a bit of a texture and stuff, and yeah, it was to see if we could improve something we did. And the video is getting quite long, so right now for the end of this year I'm just gonna show briefly some environments that I did and that I like doing, like most of it I think. But yeah, enjoy. And for my last year, unfortunately we didn't have any assignment because I had a big project that I had to finish to present to the jury at the end of the year. So I am a bit lazy to show you everything that I've done. Maybe I will present it to you in more details in another video if you want to know how I did my project. But you can find all the things I did in my ArtStation. You can see just right here with my visual novel project Mossfori, which I really want to make it a real game one day. Then we also have my Instagram. I just post things that don't usually revolve around concept art, so it's more about illustrations and maybe sketches. But I don't really like Instagram anymore, so I don't use it quite often as ArtStation. And you can also follow me on my Twitch channel. Sometimes I do live streams for my commissions, or just when I have a piece and I have to finish it. Sometimes it's cool to just talk to people and just enjoy the process. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please send me a message, write what you think about it, and also hit the like button. I feel like a true YouTuber right here. You can subscribe if you want to help me, if you want to see what I'm doing more with my art. It was a pleasure doing this video. See you in another video. Bye!